Hello, Quest. This is Jonathan coming to you for your weekly Quest newsletter. I hope you're having a great week, and we are excited to talk to you this week about things happening in the short term and also the long term at Quest. And let's start long term. In July 17th through the 22nd, we have summer camp. Hooray! We go to a place called Camp Wartburg for King's Kids Camp, which is a camp for students 4th to 9th grade, going into 4th through going into 9th. And it is an amazing, amazing experience. We've had the privilege of going a few years now, and we're really excited. It's grown each year just in people from Quest coming, but just also on the whole, it's been a really, really, really powerful experience. So we partner with a few other E-free churches in our area in St. Louis, and we all go over to Illinois for a week, or it's like 5 days, and it's an awesome, awesome experience where we get to have kind of a change of place, something new, be out in a beautiful camp, a change of pace where we slow down, where we have different rhythms, interacting with each other and God and worship and fun and all of that. And it leads to changed perspective. It brings changed life. I know for me, when I was growing up and different key points in my life, God used summer camps to really speak to me, to get me out of my normal rhythms and way of thinking and way of doing life, and to really evaluate and think things through in a new way. And so camp has always been something that's, for me, I look back on it, I can see God using it in significant ways to change the direction for me. And it's been really fun to see that happening in the lives of students here at Quest and at these other churches to be a part of it. So King's Kids Camp, July 17th through the 22nd. Sign-ups will be starting in the next few weeks. There will be information sent out, and you can sign up online if you're a parent of a 4th to 9th grader. And if you are older than that, you get to there's a possibility for you to come as a counselor. If you're an older high school student, you could be a junior counselor, or if you're older than high school, college and up, you can be a counselor, an adult counselor, and we would love for you to participate in that. If you're interested in coming to camp with us for a week, and you get to spend all week with an amazing community, worshiping, having fun, it's really, really great. Come talk to me. There's a application process we go through, and we would love to have more adult volunteers investing in the lives of students here at Quest. Not just on Sunday morning or Wednesday night when we have amazing teams that do that, but at camp there's a really special, unique way God uses this in the lives of our students, and we want you to be a part of it. So that's summer camp coming up, sign-ups in a few weeks. And for those of you, maybe you're not a camper or you're not interested in coming as a volunteer, that's okay. There's amazing ways you can support this just by praying. There's all sorts of logistics and details that have to come together, and be praying for those. Be praying also for the hearts of students, because the things that they're going through right now in the next few weeks and months, it's all stuff God is weaving together to speak into their lives. And I know for me, the things that happened just before camp really shaped my experience and what God spoke to me at camp. So for you, be praying for our students, because the next few months, God's preparing them, I think, to speak to their hearts. And so pray for camp, pray for the logistics, pray for our students. And also, if you're interested in supporting financially by way of a scholarship for students, we have some opportunities, and there's always needs to help with our students. So if you want to support in that way, come talk to me as well, and I can talk you through that process. So that's farther out at Quest, a couple months, but really we have to start planning for it now. So you can be a part of it, preparing, supporting. In the short term, coming up right now at Quest, we have some good things and some interesting things and all sorts of stuff in between, which is really basically how life is. There's good and bad and a lot in between. You may have noticed last week we had our live stream down, and that's because we had a lightning strike near our church just across the parking lot, and it blew a tree trunk all across our parking lot when we came in, and it fried a bunch of electronics, like our internet, our router, modem, and some pieces in our lighting system, and it was kind of a mess. And God has helped us this week to really kind of bring some of these pieces together pretty quickly. And so we hope this Sunday it should all be squared away and all up and running. And we hope that's your experience with the live stream. But just want to let you know, thank you for your patience and support through this process. And just give you a heads up, there may be technical technical problems as we work this out, but it should be good for Sunday. So don't be surprised, but also be hopeful. So lightning strike. It's just interesting how these things happen. And also, another unique thing on Sunday mornings is our parking lot is filling up. Woohoo! Which is really great. We have new people coming. We have more people coming, kind of for, I think, lots of reasons. God's doing amazing things and cool things in our lives. And I think also moving into kind of a different season of pandemic life. There is more and more people coming together, which is great, but it also means our parking lot is getting filled. And that means down the road, we are going to need some help. So when our parking lot fills up, we start running a shuttle to run people from Pond Elementary School down to Quest. It's just up the street, not far. But that is going to be coming up soon, where we may have open spots or not as much available spots. And if you would park at Pond, that would be really great. Because when our parking lot is full, and if you're new and you show up and you pull in and there's no spots for you, it says there's not a spot for you. And that's what we don't want that to be the case. But that means we need to open up some spots in our parking lot. So that means the shuttle will start running in a couple weeks in the near future. And we'll have more information on Sunday to tell you about it. But just wanted to let you know that the parking lot is getting full, which is really great. And we also will need some volunteers. And really, that's not just for that kind of parking lot ministry to the front door of our church, but really in all areas of ministry, we have all sorts of openings for you to jump in and use your gifts, your talents, your passions, and for you to be a part of what God is doing here at Quest. Not just inside the Quest kind of Sunday morning programming or different programs we do, but just broader church life. There's all sorts of opportunities. Talk to me, talk to Kevin. You can leave a note online and say, hey, I'd be interested in serving in this way. Or check out the ministry table. There's all sorts of stuff coming up there or on our website where you could take a step to get further connected and to invest in our community. So be looking for that. Be looking for more opportunities where God might be leading you to volunteer and to support and to use the gifts God has given you. Okay, that's a lot of kind of a mix of different things, but I think at the heart of it, it's just exciting to see God working in all sorts of areas of life. In the midst of the hard places, I know for me it's been a hard week for all sorts of reasons, but just even monitoring the things in Ukraine, it's really hard to kind of struggle through and think through and pray through the really painful and dark places of life. But even in the midst of that, God, and that's on a global scale, but just in our lives day to day, there's really good things God is doing to cultivate and draw us near to Him day in and day out. So don't miss that. Take steps closer to God, to connect at Quest with each other, with people following God, and to reach out to your neighbors and to love them and invite them and to show them God's love and His work in this world. All right. We love you, Quest. You guys are awesome. Have a great week, and we will see you Sunday morning in person at 10 o'clock or online. We'll see you then.